Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to go over drawing posture. I feel like that can be very easily intermingled with drawing poses, but posture itself is a very good way to go about storytelling in a more subtle sense. With poses, you're forcing your character to do stuff, whether it be running, walking, jumping, any sort of dynamic type of action. That's a pose. With idle posture, right, you can convey how your character acts using body language. Number two is a very standard posture stance. And really, when it comes to posture, it's all in the spine, I find. So, for example, like the way that number two spine is sitting is proper, right? Number one is a much more relaxed type of lean to it, whether he's leaning against a wall or just leaning the way he is right now. These can all be transferable to whatever his environment is or however he decides to lean, whether he's leaning like whenever he's standing like facing towards us, like you can draw that so he leans one way, like that's just his natural sort of thing. He loves to lean, right? Whereas number three, he's a much more proudful person, I suppose, and he feels the need to constantly pump out his chest. And generally, when you're drawing posture, you're not necessarily thinking about, or generally when you're standing around, you're not necessarily thinking about it, right? So this would just be his natural sort of stance. I've seen people when they're walking around, they tend to do this type of thing, but then they'll also stick their butt out, and it's just part of their posture that they've formed over the years. Right? It's honestly like I very seldomly see people stand like this, right? I mean, a lot of people try and improve their posture to stand like number two, but most of the time it's like a lean back sort of thing. This sort of prowess sort of stance. There's so many different ways to draw posture. I'm just giving you three different examples to show that when you design a character or when you go about drawing a character, right, posture is a very good way to show the nature of that character, right? Like a lot of times I don't necessarily see that in drawings. They're generally just this type of stance or mid pose, which if they're in mid pose, you're not going to necessarily see any posture because it's a forced action. So this is just a quick video on going about it. So hopefully this is a little bit helpful. I'm just coming off of cold, or I guess, well, actually it's food poisoning. So yeah, sorry it's not a bit of a longer one. My brain's kind of not on the right spot at the moment. And yeah, I've just been having some pretty decent headaches going on. But I'm coming over it, and I'll hopefully be back to normal within a couple of days. So yeah, so I'm going to cut her there. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, hopefully this was very helpful. Yeah, so take care.